Greetings, everyone. I hope you are fine. I hope you are doing well. I would like to appreciate you for taking this moment, this time to watch this video. And again, if you like this type of content, I will also appreciate if you can just hit the subscribe button, that like button, like never before. I have a very interesting information. Probably some of you or many of you are already aware about what is happening between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. But what makes this information interesting on my side is that Elon Musk and Donald Trump on live TV in White House, they made fun not of Cyril Ramaphosa, but they made fun of all Africans and Africa in general on a live TV in front of everybody, in front of the whole world. But today, it seems as if the tables are turning upside down because they no longer see eye to eye. It might be a game or it might be a temporary thing, but here is the thing. We should be aware that these people, they use one another, because I believe that Elon Musk feels like now he's being used by Donald Trump, or he was used by Donald Trump, because I think he feels like the reason Donald Trump won, or the reason Donald Trump became the president of the United States of America, it was because of him. And again, at the same time, Donald Trump is untouchable. You know how he can behave sometimes. But here is a thing. We have to believe that there is a superior being out there. But before I can talk about a superior being, this is an example of how the politicians and business people use one another. So when someone funds your political party, you have to know that they have other interests. It doesn't mean maybe they care about your vision, about the people or the people you are representing. In most instances, they don't care about the people you are representing. They don't care about your vision, but they only care about their businesses. Even though they are already successful, but because of greediness, they want to be more successful. Even if someone has occupied that position of being a number one richest person in the world, they still want more. That is why they have to form friendships with some of these politicians so that they can be connected. So at the same time, the politicians, because they want popularity, they want to lead, they want to be in charge, they tend to use these business people, or to take advantage of these business people. This is what is happening. I just want to come back to this point of a superior one, the one which I mentioned earlier on. I know that we have different beliefs, we have different faith backgrounds and everything. But the most important thing is that there is a superior one. There's someone who is in control. In other words, the Ancient of Days, the Most High, is the one who is in control, who is in charge of everything. Why I believe so, even if you may disagree with me, it's fine. But here is the thing. According to my perception, I believe the way these people are so careless, I'm sure that if they want to do anything with us, they can go ahead and do it. If they want to disappear us, they can go ahead and do so. But you can tell that there's someone who will always bring confusion, irregardless of what is happening, regardless of their intentions. Maybe they want to do something, they want to destroy, they want to do whatever they want. But there's that person who will always bring confusion, or to make them get confused. Because now you can tell that this combination between Donald Trump and Elon Musk is not necessarily good for Africa. In other words, they can do whatever they want with Africa. So this relationship or partnership might be good for America. But right now, as we speak, there are many Americans as well who are complaining about this relationship or this partnership or combination or whatever. But when it comes to Africa, it's not good at all. Then you can tell that they are coming by force to destroy Africa or to make Africa more poorer. But as we see their relationship getting cold, this partnership, the foundation of this partnership getting shaken, it might happen that the superior being, the Most High, is in charge and in defense of Africa, in defense of us. Because I believe the Most High can see that we are led by puppets, people who don't care, people who are good when it comes to selling out. I'm not saying you have to believe everything that I'm saying. It's just my perception, because these two people don't have good intentions, don't have good plans for Africa. Their purpose, their plan is to destroy not only Africa, but other countries as well. In other words, if they find a country and this country has resources and they have money, they have a better technology and etc., they'll go ahead and do whatever they want to with that particular country. So I believe it's not by coincidence this is happening. It's not by coincidence, because let's say, for an example, you have a plan, you want to execute this plan, but all of a sudden it's like you can't go ahead with this plan. In other words, you can't go ahead in order to execute this plan. It's like there's something which that is disturbing you. Then sometimes it might happen, it's not by coincidence. Sometimes it might happen, it's not just things are not coming together in order to execute that plan. It might happen that situation, those stumbling blocks are there for a reason. So I believe, me personally, that there is a reason behind this fallout between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. And because they had already had a bad plans or bad intentions for Africa. This is my perceptions. I would like to conclude by saying Africans should wake up. Africans should wake up. We should not be that happy or excited, but we have to open our eyes, because these people don't have good intentions. I can imagine if Elon Musk gets deported. I know it's something which is impossible or difficult or not easy, but I imagine if he gets deported, where will he go? UK or maybe in other countries? Because I don't think he might come to South Africa.